In the husband's eyes, his wife's life is simple and routine. Every day besides cleaning the house, she practices yoga, but he completely underestimated his wife. As soon as she noticed her husband leaving, she immediately got up, and then headed to the next station for taekwondo, because she knew this skill could very well come in handy. The reason for this is that the wife discovered her husband was planning to frame her. In the past, every time the husband went out the wife would see him off, but as soon as he turned around, he would wipe himself off in disgust. The level of disgust could reach the point of a full-body allergic reaction. Sometimes he even had to rely on medication to maintain himself. Despite this, he didn't want to bring up divorce with his wife, because the wife also had her admirable qualities. Every morning clothes would be neatly prepared for him, and breakfast would be carefully prepared. She would even personally put on his shoes for him. But some things were simply unbearable. When brushing his teeth, he had to bend over at a 90 degrees angle. Not a single drop of water could splash outside. Even if the shoes weren't placed neatly, he would be scolded by his wife. The husband neither dared to be angry nor complain, because his wife had inherited billions, while he was just running a small coffee shop. After years of suppressed life, the husband secretly got involved with a young assistant, so he proposed to abandon everything and find a quiet place to live. But the young assistant wasn't pleased, because with his abilities, no matter how hard he worked his entire life, he could never live a prosperous life. The young assistant even reminded him, if your wife had an accident, wouldn't you then be able to inherit a huge fortune? Then the young assistant took out a small bag and told him it was a special powder. As long as it was mixed in a drink, in 12 hours severe vomiting and diarrhea symptoms would appear. Within 2 days all organs would fail, and once absorbed it couldn't be detected at all. Then she placed it into the man's hand. The young assistant's intention was clear. Meanwhile, the wife seemed to have some intuition. She inexplicably felt a pang of heartache, because she no longer trusted her husband. So the wife carried out a massive conspiracy.